Welcome to the Husky Alley Show. I'm Lauren Lemieux.
And I'm Jacob Thorpe.
And we're here inside of Alaska Airlines Arena. Now the Huskies couldn't manage to pull off the win against the UCLA Bruins this morning. The final score was 61-54, but they showed a lot of heart, and we've got some great highlights coming for you guys.
Before the game got underway, the UW honored its seniors. Abdul Gaddy, Aziz, and Scott Suggs were all joined by family and met with a large round of applause from the UW fans. Then it was time for business. UCLA's Travis Ware scored the first 2 points of the game with this wide-open dunk. Shabazz Muhammad decides to get in on the dunking action. Boom! He puts this one in to bring the score to 4-4 with 18:06 left on the clock. About a minute later, CJ Wilcox pulls up and swoosh! He drains this three to put the Huskies up 7, their largest lead of the half at 11-4. Then Sean Kemp Jr. dunked this baby down for the UW, putting the score at 13-8 Huskies. 2 minutes later, Jannard Giroux steals the ball, dribbles it up the court, and slams this one in. Huskies leading 17-11. With just under 11 minutes left to play in the first, Shabazz Muhammad drains this tray bomb to bring UCLA's deficit within 2 at 18-16. Then, with 7:03 left on the clock, Jordan Adams cuts hard to the baseline and ties things up with this jumper at 22-22. Both teams battle for the lead, but with about 4 minutes left in the half, it's Wilcox with the three-point basket, followed by Scott Suggs with another three. Score reads 31-26 Huskies. But UCLA manages to cut the UW's lead down to 1 by halftime. Huskies head to the locker room up 31-30. Shabazz Muhammad and Jordan Adams started the second half swishing like crazy. The two managed to put the Bruins up 7 at 40-33 with 16:23 left on the clock. Then Scott Suggs brought some momentum to the Huskies offense with this smooth three. UCLA still in the lead at 40-36. With 8:58 left to play, Andrew Andrews grabs the ball, takes it up court, and lays it in to tie things up at 45-45. UCLA's Norman Powell tries to go in for two, but is rejected. Big man Aziz Andrews grabs the rebound, and Suggs finishes the play with a floater to put the Huskies up at 47-45. Then, with the dish from Desmond Simmons, Aziz powers up on the offensive end and makes this and one play to bring the score to 50-47 UW. Then it's Gaddy to Wilcox and back to Gaddy, and bam, easy two. Huskies are up 52-48 with 5:59 left on the clock. On the next play down the floor, Adams goes up for two, but is met by Aziz SWAT team Njai, who does a few push-ups before bringing himself up from the vicious slam. 4:21 left on the clock. Shabazz Muhammad's jumper bounces in to tie things up at 52-52. Despite this momentum bringing alley-oop with 1:07 left on the clock from Andrews to Kemp, the Huskies were never able to get back the lead. The Bruins came away with a 61-54 win over the Huskies, and thanks to Oregon's unexpected 72-62 loss to Utah in Salt Lake City, the UCLA Bruins are the outright 2012-2013 Pac-12 champions.
And we're back here inside of Alaska Airlines Arena. Now, it was senior night for the Huskies, and senior Scott Suggs led the team with 14 points, but it was really UCLA's freshmen who took control of the game.
That's right, Lauren. Shabazz Muhammad had a really quiet 21 points. Now, it didn't seem like he was doing very much. He and Scott Suggs were going at it, and Suggs seemed to win almost every battle. But down the stretch, Shabazz really took over for his team. He finished with 21 points, scoring a lot of the crucial points that allowed UCLA to pull ahead late in the game. But also Kyle Anderson, the 6'8" guard, didn't really show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch the game, his length really made things difficult for the Huskies on offense and defense. And then Jordan Adams, often thought of the third of UCLA's big three freshmen, he had 17 points and 4 steals for the Bruins.
Another thing that really hurt the Huskies tonight is they didn't take care of the ball. They had 19 turnovers, and UCLA had 29 points off of those 19 turnovers.
Our turnovers, our inability to take care of the basketball was the difference in the game.
Turnovers have killed the Huskies all season long. It's one of the main reasons that they've kind of struggled in the conference play. But you know, it's not over yet for the Huskies, and that's the good news.
That's right. The Pac-12 tournament will be starting on Wednesday down in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jacob, what's the tournament going to look like for the UW this year?
Well, they're going to have to win 4 games in 4 days, Lauren, and that's always a challenge. But Romar's done it before, and he can do it again. They're going to start off with a pretty easy 10 or 11 seed, which should give them a chance to get back on a winning streak, make a little something going, and then they're going to have to beat some tough teams. But you know, they put themselves in that position by not beating them earlier in the year, and it's do or die time for the Huskies.
Just gonna, look at the film and just look at the tournament as a new season, because everybody's gonna start with, at the same level, because just a new season, so we're just gonna go with the mindset of, just getting together and just getting a couple wins.
Best of luck to the Huskies in the Pac-12 tournament, but for Jacob and I, this is the end of the road.
That's right. Lauren and I have really enjoyed bringing you these Husky highlight shows in football and basketball the last 2 years. You can still catch them next year, but with entirely different people.
Thanks for hanging out with us all season. For Jacob, I'm Lauren. Thanks for watching.